Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Chris.
I'm Jackson, and this is going to be the 5th podcast for
J&C Podcast. Crazy, right? We're at number 5.
We are at number 5.
That's 25 days.
20? It is?
No.
Well, no, because there was an extra week.
That's 25 business days.
Hey, look at that.
35 normal days, right?
Yeah.
What's 7 times 5? 35.
Yeah, 35.
We're good at math.
Yeah.
Well,
Today is a big day.
Really?
No.
Okay. No.
We have, like always, a new one will be coming out every Monday.
Yep, new.
So keep in touch, guys. We're going to try to make this as flawless as possible.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
Click that bell for notifications.
Yep. So here we go. This is the topic for today. Video game topic. We just played over the break.
Hang on. Do you guys want to take a guess of what popular shooter, best game ever we're talking about?
Okay, so we're pause it right here if you want to guess. So this game is came out as over 75 awards, right?
Seriously?
Yeah,
that's
75
awesome.
awards.
It was made by EA.
Yep.
Well, published.
It was published by EA. It is on the Xbox 360. It's rated M.
Rated M, and it's labeled as the future of multiplayer games.
Okay, if you guys guess it right, if you stop it right here and guess it right, tell us if you got it right. Chris, give me a little hint into this guessing game. What is there? Give me something to go on here.
Well, it's really famous. It's a good multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Just multiplayer?
Just multiplayer.
That's weird. What about the campaign?
This multiplayer.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Starts with the T.
Starts with the T.
Ends with Titanfall.
Okay, so guys, if you did guess it, we did play Titanfall over the break.
It was okay.
And Chris liked it.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, just giant robots.
It's multiplayer only though, so
that did get us talking about what we do like in games. So Chris,
that is a good point.
What did you not like about this game?
I didn't like how the multiplayer and the single player are one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just it.
Yeah.
It's just there's no meat to it.
Yeah.
It's just hey, I can guarantee the devs were like, hey, Halo's multiplayer is really big. What if we did that but with giant robots? And they're like, that's cool. What else? And they're like, that's it. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But no, it's not. I was going to ask if you have Titanfall 2, but the obvious answer is no, because I can see your games right here.
I actually kind of like this, but I only like it for a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
I can play it for a while.
Like the way we played it, we normally play games is we switch off.
Yeah.
And it's fun because we can just talk.
Yeah.
And do whatever. But if I was playing this alone, I'd get tired of it extremely quickly.
Yes, but it is a fun game to get into and then get rid of real fast because the games aren't that long.
Yeah.
And
if I could play this for 20 minutes or something like we did.
The only thing is about this game is that the skill gap is pretty big.
Really?
Yeah, well, especially now, because there's people who really, really like it who are still playing it, and there's people who are picking it up and playing it, but there's no really in-between.
When did this game come out? 2004? Wait.
2004.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But the 360
Wait, no.
came
It's not 2004.
I was looking at the back. It said 2004, but that's just the copyright for the company or something.
Yeah. It came out 2000.
We're close.
Pause.
What up?
What are you two doing?
Making a podcast.
Where is this?
I don't know.
Alright.
We can't.
Have fun.
We are.
Don't
I won't
sweat.
see you until tomorrow, Jackson.
Got it.
See ya. Bye, Chris. I probably won't see you for a while after tomorrow.
Bye. I'll see.
I don't have too much fun.
Oh.
Don't worry.
We already crossed that line.
Hey, we're back.
Wait, let me look it up so
Never
it looks
mind,
we're smart.
We're not back.
We're not back. Still pause. This is going out to you, future Jackson.
Please don't do that. You're not going to be editing this.
You're sexy. Ooh.
I'm going to have to listen to you.
Boy,
look it up.
Boy, oh boy. You're just a fine man.
Look up Titan.
I am.
We'll just go to 25 minutes.
Okay. It looks like 2014. Yeah.
2014. All right. Unpause. Hey, we found out it's from 2014. We didn't look it up.
2014. Wow, that was actually a while ago.
We were off by 10 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's probably because you just read it off that sheet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it does say 2014. Found it.
Where does it say?
It's like right there. This is not interesting to listen to.
Okay, so
What do you like in video games?
what I don't know. I love shooters, as
let's-
you can probably tell.
Let's talk about game design.
Game design.
You know how we're experts at it.
Yeah. Well, all you got to do for games to appeal to me is
Have a gun.
story.
Oh,
Like really good story.
like Titanfall.
Well, I got Titanfall because that was a phase, Chris. They said it was they said things to me that looked cool.
A brave new vision of the future of multiplayer games
See?
by Game Informer. Good job, Game Informer.
You know what? It really appealed to me because it was like space and robots. I
Space.
love shooters, but I don't know. I can get down with the third person hack and slash sometimes, and sometimes can get down with just a building type thing. I got really into Minecraft for a bit.
Minecraft.
What about you, Chris? What suits your fancy?
Fun.
You know what?
When games are fun.
You're an expert.
I told you guys we're experts. I don't know. I like story.
Yep.
If it's like all story, I'm not a huge fan. Like a Telltale game. I don't know if I could play that because all it is just like decision making.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think to me it's gameplay
Yeah.
because if like the gameplay is fun and rewarding, I'll get it. I'll get super into it.
So, what do you think about VR?
Best thing ever. 20 out of a million.
Okay, I agree with you, like hands down. But what do you think they should improve about VR?
Movement.
Just the flexibility of the system.
Just movement. Like
The move. Okay,
like
yeah.
I fit like literally movement.
Yeah.
But I think actually, you know the Vive, it just got a $200 price drop.
Yep.
I'm thinking this is a prediction. It's because one, it's a year old.
Yep.
Two, they have this service. It's like Viveport. You subscribe and they give you like 5 VR games for free.
Yeah.
Once you subscribe to it. So I think that model allows them to like lower the price.
Uh-huh.
And also, it looks like instead of developing like Vive 2, it looks like they're working on accessories.
Yeah.
So like I'm thinking like in the future there might be like wireless accessory.
Yeah.
Things like I don't know, stuff like that where like it makes it better, like more processing power like at the back of it, so like you don't have to have as much of instead of like having like a super monster PC, you can have like a normal PC and have the headset help you.
Yeah.
I think something like that would be cool. I think for a lot of VR, it's more of like mini games.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of them are like tech demos. Like
I see what you're saying. Like just to show the capabilities
like
of it.
a lot of the games, like they're cool, but they only have like one gimmick. Like, have you seen Gorn?
Oh yeah.
It's super fun, I'm sure, but like it relies on the fact that VR is wonky.
Oh yeah.
And like it just repeats it with like different weapons. Like I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying that VR probably needs to like evolve a little bit more to like.
I think it's kind of in like it's
super in like in an infant state.
Yeah. I want to just like go to the future and like grab a VR system and bring it back here and just kind of like.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be so fun.
What kind of game would you like to see in VR?
In VR, like
a type of game.
A type of game.
Like I know you like shooters.
I like shooters, but I'd like to see something else. I want to see purely magic game done super well.
Ooh,
that would be so like because like you have freedom of movement, right? So if you
actually,
draw a circle in the air, then you do a certain type of spell.
That's actually an interesting thing because it'll suspend your disbelief enough.
Yeah.
So you can do things like a move where it's a lot of games right now. You know, like you have to point and click and then you teleport. Mm-hmm. Something like that would be interesting.
Yeah.
More like it makes sense in the world where like maybe I don't know. I think that's actually a pretty good idea.
Like, because if like you make a big circle with one hand, like if you use your right hand to make a circle, it does like a wind thing. But if you use your left hand, it makes like water.
Like
that'd be crazy cool.
That would be cool. What would you like a wave game?
A wave game?
Like not like a. I'm trying to like waves of enemies come, and you have to
I like those, but I feel like in VR they need to find a system where it like notifies you when something's behind you.
Interesting.
Because like when you like think about it, when you're like just standing forward, you don't really have any details that make you think, hey, something's behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And in the like games like on consoles or on
they have like
PC,
a little mini map.
Yeah, they have the mini map, but that would take away something in VR, you know,
because
if you had a mini map.
It's kind of like you.
Yeah.
You'd have.
So, and then even when like someone hits you, it like has the arrows pointing behind you. I feel like that would lose something as well. So they need. I feel like there needs to be a creative way, like you just get like a Spidey sense or something like that. So
weird.
like the fringes of your frame.
Did you see the SpiderMan Homecoming demo?
I did.
I thought it was okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, like, no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Okay.
I'm saying like that's like what I'm saying. Like it's just a tech demo.
I've played
Like
so many Spider-Man games.
Spider-Man Friend or Foe for the PS2.
That game, it was amazing. I loved that game, Chris. Don't talk to me about Spider-Man Friend or Foe, okay? I had good memories with it.
All right. It's not a good game.
I played quite a bit of Spider-Man games, and they've all like got the web slinging wrong. So
I played The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the PS4.
Yeah.
I think the best part of that game was the stealth elements.
The stealth?
It was because like,
well, you don't think of Spider-Man in stealth.
well, the thing is like you don't, but when it happens, it's actually really good because he can wall climb.
Yeah.
And like he can be on ceilings and stuff, and he has like spider webs that can like trap enemies. So like it's cool being like a spider and like sneaking around, and instead of using your powers as like a combo system to be like X X X Y, you actually have to think and like strategize, and you can use your Spidey sense to like figure everything out.
Yeah.
So I think I probably liked it because it was the most complex. Mm-hmm. And like I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like VR has so many possibilities that
I think there's too many possibilities, and
what
that's
do you
what's
mean?
No, like
I feel like that's a great idea.
Exactly, but like developers are used to like
a limited scope,
like genre, like
capabilities.
If I go to a dev and I'm like, "What game are you making?" They're like a first-person shooter, and I'm like, "What are you making? Third-person adventure game."
Yeah.
If like, what are you doing in VR? It's like first-person blank.
Yeah.
It's like they have to like.
What do you think about a VR third person?
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
It'd be super jarring and probably give people motion sickness. But if you do it right, it'd be awesome.
It would be so cool.
That'd be weird. You'd have to give a good reason. The problem with VR is because I'm not saying this. I say problem, but it's more of like the fact of like human nature.
Yeah.
Like when I'm trying to think. There needs to be a reason for everything.
Yeah.
Like you said, if there were just like lines that showed up when like you were attacked from behind, that would make no sense because in real life lines don't happen.
That'd be true, yeah.
So like in real life you don't look in third person, so it'd be a little weird for a lot of people. So you gotta be like, oh, you're actually a little robot following this dude. That'd actually be really cool. That like would. A game where you're the sidekick and you gotta like help your
be like the best sidekick ever, trying to make this like mediocre hero.
What if it was what if it was a co-op game where like you're like one guy is like the normal dude and it's like a normal shooter, and the other one you're just a robot and you gotta like.
What if you're like there's this VR game where like there's this big giant robot overlord, and then there's this like, and it's compatible for VR and just your
normal
PC.
Like,
and so one person on the PC, they're like this regular robot, and they're trying to like shut down the whole system. But the big guy, he like can like snatch people up and throw them in.
Because he's in VR. That's interesting.
It's
a game like that.
Yeah,
like cooperative.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. I feel like the game ideas of having like a player be the main enemy versus a group of other players that are like the good guys, and the enemy have like a bunch of power, but it's still possible. I feel like that is a great idea.
Sorry, I'm too busy messing with things that might make sound.
So I feel like that would be a great idea to like expand on, but I don't know how. Like I feel like there needs to be a platform that allows that to bloom. There's so many options that it's hard to choose.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like there's like so many options. Like you can literally come up with anything. Like what if you're a TV and you play games?
Yeah.
It's like, that sounds stupid, but you can do it.
Yeah.
It's like there's too many possibilities.
Yeah, but I think that they really need to figure out their movement inside the game.
Yeah.
Because I see most people when they're doing it, they like walk around the room, and since it tracks them, they feel like they can keep going.
Yeah.
But it's like they can't. So I don't know. I feel that needs a definite solution.
Movement, and I feel like genres.
Genres needs to be
it needs
corralled in.
In order for development, at least in the beginning, there needs to be genres.
Well, I feel like right now they're going through all the crazy options, and then they're seeing what works with people.
Yeah.
But the thing is there's not a big enough pool of people making or playing.
Yeah. I think right now we really only have two genres.
Yeah.
Which is shooter and simulation.
Yeah.
There's you gotta games like Super Hot.
Yeah.
Or that other one, Pavlov or something, where it's Counter-Strike, where it's just you shoot. That's the game.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you can have a gun.
Yeah.
And the other one's simulations where you stand around and you can kind of control, but you're really letting the game take over.
Yeah.
I've seen so many shooting range games, and then there's a third genre where it's miscellaneous, where it's literally anything else. It's super weird.
Yeah.
I think at the beginning, developers should try to come together and just come up with specific genres to work on. And then once they get super good at those, they can use that knowledge to work on crazier stuff.
Do you think that VR is going to hit an area where it's too realistic, where they have to bring it back? Do you think horror games and VR might be taken cuz
if there was if it's hyper realistic and it's gory,
and it's right in your face.
It's right in your face. That could scar a lot of people actually. That's because I was thinking wouldn't it be cool if if computers were super powerful enough where you could render a full human body, and with actual blood and working systems and stuff, and you could kill it. And I'm wait a minute, that'd be disgusting because you're killing it. It feels like you're killing a real person.
Yeah, I feel and we don't want a new generation that's we played this in the game and it was completely okay to kill them, and then they were hyper realistic and they had hyper emotions, and it didn't even faze me. So
I should just kill normal people.
Yeah, I don't want those people walking around.
I think for horror, I think
horror really needs to be looked at before it's published.
Dude, yeah.
And before it's bought a new rating instead of M, it's you sure rating.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
I think a good solution to that would be creepy. What I'm trying to say is stalker. Instead of a monster
that's a solution?
No, what I'm trying to say is instead of a monster coming up in front of you and starts shooting people and killing in front of you, he's around but you don't know where he is.
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to get at. It's atmospheric horror.
Yeah.
Not straight up gore and freaking you out and scarring you forever because you just watched a human person die in front of you.
You're just I'm gonna have to take a whole break from life.
That'd be horrible.
That would be.
Game developer.
It's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But I think we're thinking of this how it might affect people. There is a possible chance.
There's a possibility it won't.
Yeah, which is kind of scary to think about.
That is kind of weird to actually think about. Violence won't affect people.
Yeah.
Well, I think if we don't, I saw this on an extra credits. I watched extra credits a lot. If you hear me talk about game design, I'm basically taking their ideas.
Yeah.
They were talking about violence in video games. And it's violence, anger and violence are still emotions.
Yeah.
So they should have the right to express, or otherwise it's just censorship.
Yeah.
But they still should be considered carefully because they are sensitive topics.
I just think they need to be well done, not just looked at and seen, hey, we can probably make a profit off this.
Hey, let's put less blood.
Yeah.
That'll make the kids not cry.
Yeah.
Imagine, this is why, I don't know. I'm just imagining like a horror game that's like horrible, and a kid is like doing it in like VR. That'd be scarring for life. I don't know. We're just like deep thought of like
deep thought. So it's the audience here. I like, comment, and subscribe, and in the comments, write down what game you will really want to see in VR, or any game in total. Like any games that.
Let's play Titanfall in VR.
Yeah,
that actually
sounds kind of cool.
That sounds cool. Let's.
Let us know in the comments below. Remember, every Monday, new one's coming out at 12 Mountain Standard Time. And join us next time. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Are
you gonna ask me about the eclipse?
Yeah.
Jackson.
What'd you think about the eclipse?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. How cool? Did you get a picture of it?
My dad is here.
Oh, hey.
I gotta leave.
See you guys next time.